Clark Community College is commemorating the work of a young, award-winning civil rights and Vietnam photographer who was killed in action. Robert J. Ellison is known for his award-winning work focusing on the civil rights movement and the Vietnam War. And now you could see these photos in a whole new way. So here to share an inside look on the latest exhibit is Lacey McDonald. Lacey, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so why don't we just dive first into what this photo exhibit is, what people can expect.
Yes, there are 100 photographs, 50 from the civil rights movement and 50 from the Vietnam War. They're all housed at the Vietnam Veterans Museum the Veterans Museum, the Wisconsin Veterans Museum in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And they sent us 4,000 photos to choose from that Robert Ellison had taken over just a 5-year period.
Remarkable.
And so we took 100 of them and gave them captions and descriptions, and they are now available to see at Lewis and Clark Community College.
And it's especially exciting because he does have some ties here to the community as well.
Yes, yes. So he went to Western Military Academy, which was in Alton, Illinois, and his great-grandfather was a founder of the academy as well. And his mother went to Monticello College, which is now Lewis and Clark Community College. So there are several ties to this area.
And I mean, talk about award-winning work, just the power of a photograph. So there's even going to be a commemoration event. Why don't you share a look into that?
So that's on Saturday, and everyone is welcome. It's free to the public, and that'll be from 2 to 4. And Art Holiday.
Art Holiday, KSTK's very own.
Yes, will be the MC. And we'll have 4 panelists, and after the event, we'll have a chance for people to go into the gallery and see the photos as well. So if you can't make it on other days, you can come on Saturday for the event and for the exhibit.
Wonderful. And this really is a collaboration. So why don't we kind of dive into this exciting partnership too?
Yeah. So I work for the Hainer Public Library District in Alton, and we've been working with Lewis and Clark Community College, who is actually hosting the event and the exhibit. And so we've been working together for months now to get this both exhibit together and the event together, and it's been a really fantastic collaboration.
Well, and how exciting to be able to sift through those photos and kind of curate it and really think about the people that live here locally and showing this. So why don't we talk about the years? It's 1963 to 1968, just how pivotal they were in our history.
Sure, so the exhibit starts with the March on Washington, where Martin Luther King Jr. gave his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, and goes through protests of the Vietnam War that tie into the civil rights movement, and then the march from Selma to Montgomery, the Mississippi March Against Fear, and then into the Georgia school bus, school segregation struggle, and then into the Vietnam War, and kind of ends with Khe Sanh, because the Battle of Khe Sanh was where Rob Ellison took his last photographs before the plane he was in was shot down in Vietnam when he was 23.
Well, there is just such a bravery to that. These photographs really are how we know history, how we're seeing history and able to bring it to life still. So you're not going to want to miss this exhibit. Again, August 14th through the 31st. All that information right there on your screen. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you tomorrow.